Welcome to TPM Vid's Disney Beat, where we talk about all things Disney. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we upload a new video. We also have Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at TPM Videos.
Hear ye, hear ye!
Live entertainment is a big part of the Disney experience at the Walt Disney World theme parks. From Main Street to Africa, it's around every corner. In addition to the small-scale performances, the parks also offer many larger-scale shows in a variety of forms. The Carousel of Progress, a show that relies exclusively on audio animatronics, is claimed to have more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. Now, this all might be true, but today's video is gonna focus on the large-scale live shows at the theme parks, since that's one topic that hasn't really been discussed on this channel. Most of these shows include live vocalists, your favorite Disney characters, and some might just end with a bang. So here are TPM's picks of the top 7 best stage shows at Walt Disney World. Number 7. Voyage of the Little Mermaid. Starting the list off at Disney's Hollywood Studios, Voyage of the Little Mermaid opened on January 7th, 1992. The show is over 25 years old, and it's practically remained unchanged since it opened. Although at some point, it does seem like Ariel received a new rock and fin. The show does have one major downfall, in that it tries to cram the entire movie into a 17-minute performance, which makes the story feel very rushed. It does, however, feature some really cool black light puppetry with over 100 puppets performing the classic song Under the Sea. Now, all of Ariel's vocals in Voyage of the Little Mermaid are live, which is a big reason why this show even made the list, since live vocals add a lot more depth to any stage show. Now, the show is long overdue for an update, and could really use some new digital animation in the projections. But if you're a fan of the Little Mermaid movie, then you'll definitely enjoy the show. Number 6. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Just around the corner at Hollywood Studios is Echo Lake, where it's home to the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. The show opened on August 25th, 1989, back when the park was still MGM Studios.
Steve, no!
The 25-minute stunt show modeled after Raiders of the Lost Ark gives you a behind-the-scenes look at what it would be like to be on the set of an Indiana Jones film. Hollywood Studios is rapidly changing, and has definitely moved away from the behind-the-scenes aspect of Hollywood, so this stunt show is probably one of the last attractions left that references this idea. Now, with that said, even though the show is almost 30 years old, it's held up really well and is still very entertaining. I mean, it never really gets old seeing Indiana Jones running away from the 400-pound rubber boulder, or the impressive finale sequence. There's no way this show is going to be around forever, so definitely enjoy it while it's still at the park. And try to get there a bit early because these shows still fill up really quickly. Number 5. Mickey's Royal Friendship Faire. Even though Magic Kingdom is the flagship park at Walt Disney World, there's only one major stage show where you can see Mickey Mouse.
Hi, everybody!
Mickey's Royal Friendship Faire opened on June 16th, 2016, and it's performed multiple times per day on the castle stage.
Looks like everybody's ready!
Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Daisy are all joined by characters from The Princess and the Frog, Tangled, and Frozen.
And you are... Why, I'm Mickey Mouse!
It's a fun 22-minute show filled with songs from your favorite Disney films, and also has a catchy new theme song just for the show. At one point in the 90s, there were 3 places to see Mickey Mouse live on stage at Magic Kingdom: the extinct Galaxy Place Theater in Tomorrowland, the theater in Mickey's Starland, and of course, the castle stage. But now, sadly, there's just one. Mickey's Royal Friendship Faire might not be the most technical show, and it can get very hot standing out in the sun for 22 minutes. But if you want to see the mouse, this is the place to be.
See you real soon.
Number 4. Beauty and the Beast live on stage. Theater of the Stars at Hollywood Studios is home to Beauty and the Beast live on stage. The show opened in the original Theater of the Stars off Hollywood Boulevard on November 21st, 1991, the same day the animated Beauty and the Beast film was released in theaters. It was used as a way to market the new film, allowing audiences to become familiar with the music and the story of Beauty and the Beast.
Bonjour. 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 Bonjour.
Unlike Voyage of the Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast has a running time of 25 minutes, which allows for much more cohesive storytelling. It includes 8 songs from the animated film, with Belle and Gaston both being live vocalists at every show.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous, and I fell.
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined.
Aside from some updates in 2001 that added the prologue and Belle's reprise, along with rearranging the order of some of the other songs, the show is practically the exact same after 27 years. Does Beauty and the Beast live on stage show that it was conceived and designed in the early 90s? Sure. Could it be time to upgrade or close the show to make way for something new? I mean, it's probably on its way, but while it's around, it's still a fun and entertaining tale as old as time. Number 3. Festival of the Lion King. The Harambe Theater at Animal Kingdom is home to the Festival of the Lion King. The show originally opened in Camp Mini Mickey on April 22, 1998, and was an opening day attraction at the park. It relocated to the Harambe Theater in June of 2014. Festival of the Lion King is a 30-minute show presented in what's known as Theater in the Round, so there's really no such thing as a bad seat in the theater.
Hey, what are you doing? Slow down, slow down!
A traveling troupe of performers celebrates the Lion King film through a musical review-style show, which isn't anything like the Broadway musical. This isn't a retelling of the story, but more of a concert that features your favorite songs from the movie, like Circle of Life and Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And this is all told through dance, acrobatics, fire twirling, audience participation, and 4 live lead vocalists. Different actors bring something fresh and new to any live performance, and on any given day, there's usually 2 different casts that alternate every 2 shows, so you can experience a slightly different show with different performers on the same day. The dancers and acrobats in the show are also some of the most enthusiastic performers you'll find at Walt Disney World. Although nothing in the show has really changed since it opened in 1998, I can't say it's ever felt outdated or has overstayed its welcome. There's just something about this show that's fun and entertaining, no matter how many times you've seen it and no matter how old it gets. Number 2. Fantasmic. Continuing the tour around Hollywood Studios, it's time to take a look at Fantasmic. This is one show that's been brought up a lot on this channel, and if you couldn't tell, it's definitely one of my favorites. Fantasmic opened on October 15th, 1998, and takes you right into Mickey's imagination. The show is commonly referred to as a nighttime spectacular, and it's definitely just that. You get right in that Disney spirit as soon as you hear In addition to this great musical score, Fantasmic features some amazing pyro and firework effects, water screens, lasers, floating barges, and lots of Disney magic. Oh, and how can you forget the dozens of Disney characters? The show features a cast of over 40 performers that brings this 22-minute spectacular right to life. One little tip is that if you sit in the first few rows, you'll probably get wet. So take that into consideration when choosing one of the almost 7,000 seats in the amphitheater.
Oh, look! A magic lamp!
Although Fantasmic is one of my personal favorites, it could really benefit from some updates, since it's the exact same show that opened in 1998. Nothing's really changed. Nonetheless, not only is Fantasmic the perfect stage show to end your day at Hollywood Studios, it's also a must-see in terms of nighttime entertainment at the resort. Number 1. Finding Nemo the Musical. We're gonna finish this list off at Theater in the Wild in Animal Kingdom. Finding Nemo the Musical officially opened on January 24th, 2007. Now this show is the closest thing you'll find to a Broadway musical at Walt Disney World. This 40-minute adaptation of the popular Pixar film uses puppetry, music, and dance to tell the story of Marlin the Clownfish on his journey to find his son Nemo.
Hey!
Do I know you?
Yes! You were showing me which way the boat went.
No! We already did this!
The show has 14 original songs composed by Robert Lopez and Kristen Anderson Lopez, who at the time were Tony Award winners for Best Original Score for Avenue Q. They're also the team responsible for the music in Frozen. If you're a big fan of musical theater, then this is the show for you, since the entire cast, including the ensemble, sings live. There's a very talented group of actors in Finding Nemo, and you actually have enough time to fully invest in these characters to go along the journey with them.
I'm so sorry.
Nemo's going. I couldn't. I'm going home now.
Now, like Festival of the Lion King, on any given day, there's 2 sets of lead cast members that split the performances in half. So if you see the first show and the last show of the day, you'll definitely get to experience different actors in the roles of Marlin, Dory, and Nemo. Arguably, this show alone is worth the price of admission, so you definitely don't want to miss Finding Nemo the Musical.
We just keep swimming on.
So there you go. Those are TPM's top 7 stage shows at Walt Disney World. Most of these shows have multiple performances a day, so be sure to check the Times Guide for exact show times. Now, in your opinion, what's the best stage show at Walt Disney World? And in terms of Hollywood Studios, all those shows are pretty old, so which one do you think is going to be the first to close, or maybe even receive a major update? Leave a comment down below to start a conversation, and don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. If you have any videos from the Disney parks that you'd like to share with us to be used in future videos, follow the link in the description below. Thanks so much for watching! Click the TPM icon on the screen to subscribe to this channel, and check out some of these other videos which we're sure you'll like.